Hello, I'm Lerato Matlala, and this is another edition of Creatives Under Lockdown, where we focus on issues affecting artists. His single Dzembe aims to inspire those who are facing challenges to be proactive in dealing with them. His music has been well received back home in Venda, and after collaborating with Eswatini artist ESQ, he aims to expand his footprint in Africa. This week, I'm in conversation with music artist Dendele. You released your single Zembe late last year. What does Zembe mean and what is the message behind the song?
Zembe in Sepedi Kilitsepe, in Zulu Ukeche. It's a traditional tool that people use to plow. It's a motivational song to say, if you don't have opportunities currently, don't just sit and fold your arms, because you have people that are qualified who don't even have CVs. After you have graduated, you just said there's no employment, but yourself, you don't have a CV. So Gianni Zembe is to say, stand up and try to take action, because by just complaining, there's no opportunities that can come to you. And it has been influential and people are receiving it well back home. A lot of people are inquiring about when am I releasing more of that and when is the album coming out. So I've decided to name my upcoming album Gianni Zembe, because this was the main song from all these singles that I've been releasing since 2019 November.
Your single with Eswatini artist ESQ, how did that come about?
The song Africa Unite was born when we were on level 3 of lockdown. I was just browsing one of my social media platforms and I happened to bump into him doing a verse for Holy Grail Records, Eswatini. I inboxed him and said, look, can we do a song together? My vision is on to the continent. Fortunately, I'm in KwaZulu-Natal, so I'm next to Lesotho, I'm next to Eswatini. So it was a good introduction to notify him that I would like to do a song with him. So I sent that on Friday. The following day, he replied to say, sure, we can do the song. And the same Saturday, So Free, whereby I did a chorus and sent it to him. And he replied with a verse, and then our song was complete in one weekend. That's how we clicked with ESQ, at Eswatini of Holy Grail.
Your stage name is Dendele. What does Dendele mean and why did you choose that as your stage name?
The name Dendele, it just means kind of a leader, somebody who's rich in terms of wisdom. It's a nickname that I got from the university. You find that we are submitting an assignment and I'll submit first and the lecturer will just get angry and go for those who didn't want to submit. Most of my vendor friends now, they converted that to say Dendele. Dendele, it's just somebody who never complains, somebody who always wins. So most of the people thought it's my clan name. No, Dendele is just a stage name.
You are an independent artist. Why did you choose that route?
I chose an independent route because music is my secondary business. I do have primary work that I do. So I didn't want to be controlled. Like when you are under a certain record label, they want you all the time. And now you don't control yourself. You have gigs to perform. So it end up conflicting with other activities. So me being an independent artist, I'm able to reject or accept gigs depending on my strength. So, but now since I'm juggling work and being an artist, I need that balance.
What influenced you to embark on this music journey?
I decided to start motivating students so that they understand of life after matric. What really influenced me is one day another guy came to the campus. I was doing my last year at the university. He said to me, you once came to our school to motivate us, and I'm very happy that today I'm here because some of us couldn't have career guidances. So, but with the explanation on how to find an entry at the university. I'm here because of you. And that thing has touched me, whereby I decided that I'll go to the university and collect prospectuses and go deep into rural areas and distribute to the matriculants, those who don't have access to information. And I've seen that through doing that, most of the people, they don't go to tertiary because of less of information. So most of the time I've been spending it motivating students. Last year, I watch much of the music on TV. If you look at Nigerian music, every day you have new artists releasing and they sing about anything. So I decided that how about I just try a motivational song and put it in a beat and see what I can get. And that's how Dzembe was born, and that's how Africa Unite was born. So me being a motivational speaker has assisted me to have a bigger vision and switch into music.
So tell me a little bit about your background, where you grew up and so on.
I'm from Venda, Songozwi Musanda. So I studied my primary Songozwi. Then some school holidays, I visited my mother's sister in Butlokwa, Matox, and I couldn't want to go back home because I got friends and I was playing soccer at a young age. So when the school opened, I requested that, no, I don't want to go back to Venda. I would like to study here, go Butlokwa. So now the challenge was, now I'm switching from Venda to Sepedi, but I didn't have a problem. I was doing my grade 4 there, and I fortunately cashed up Sepedi and continued doing Sepedi from grade 4 till I go to high school, Mashaha Secondary School, Komukomena Ramokgopa. So I studied there, my high school. And after passing my matric, I went to TUT to do electrical engineering.
When will the album be released, and what can people expect from the album?
Before the lockdown, I decided that the album will be released in September. But now, after the lockdown, I just realized that it could be a wasted project. So if you check now, Dendele is been releasing singles. At least out of my 12 songs, I'll let my audience listen to at least 5. Then the outstanding 7, they will be able to hear it when the album fully comes out. Now my target date is at least early November. Early November, that's where I will be releasing it, so that at least a month people can get used to it. And December, if we are on at least level 0 of the lockdown, people can indulge. But what is important is through this lockdown, I got enough time to put in a lot of work into my music.
For the next edition of Creatives Under Lockdown, you can visit sabcnews.com or at SABC News on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. For SABC Digital News, I'm Lerato Matlala.